Alright, it's not gonna be a long one. Here, oops. I thought I was ready. Nope. Man, should have waited a little bit. Still waking up. Anyway, this is not gonna be a long one. Oh yeah, New Earth, secret information, or whatever. That's not what this is gonna be about. I just saw that title and just like, oh my god, man, I'm tired. This world is the gullibility of this society is something else. So I have noticed that as an observation. Those that want positive messages all the time, a good portion of them are just really just checked out mentally. Like they need positive energies, and they can't because a lot of them can't produce it themselves. And so it's kind of like like as long as you say you're positive, you can do whatever you want to me. That doesn't sound very good, but that's what it looks like. Feels that way, at least for some are like that. So that's kind of gross. Welcome to the modern world. Yeah, there's something. It's society, man, and like was that guy at TV has like a cult problem? There's like elitism going on there. That's okay. Yeah, if you can't get there, just go to YouTube. So YouTube has a cult problem. I'm not sure if they see it as a problem. Like they're not hurting anybody, but man, it's like cult mania. And the mentality there is, some of these cult leaders, obviously they're making a pretty good buck, the ones that are popular. And so their brains and their mentality and it's all fused into their delusions of, where they're friends or whatever the fuck it is. I mean, as long as you're not hurting their bottom line, it's all good. You call them out on their shit, they don't like that. Hurts the pocketbook. There's the cult leader comes out in a different way. Oh yeah, we're friends, or this, or that's like we're not fucking friends. Since when? Oh, now we're friends. If we're friends, I haven't heard from you in like ever. So so the cult mentality of these spiritual groups is, hey, it's a learning experience, kids. I don't think many are really learning anything. Some might be, but yeah, it's really disgusting, actually. I don't care as large as these spiritual groups are. They put on a persona, and just like anything else, I've said this 100 times. It's very exhausting. So they call it advanced spirituality, and it's called advanced delusion, basically. I'm not sure there is an advanced spirituality, because some people that are extremely psychic can be also extremely arrogant and parasitic and so on. So yeah, it's fun here. Yeah, I don't think people realize what kind of reality this is. I guess there's so many fused into positivity, they don't really see it. I see why. Are you here to see that? I think part of being here is to see how disgusting this place really is. The beings that are here, not the planet. The planet's fine, though. Could be fine. It's just it's Animal House. You have a nice house, have a nice planet, and all the scum comes there. Not all, but a good amount come here and just ruin it for everybody. Well, yeah, like you call the devil out on his shit. Of course, it's going to come off as your friend and whatever, buddies, yada, 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 and just spin everything around. Try to protect their bottom line. So, yeah, welcome to the modern world. So yeah, we're living in a sewer basically. A positive sewer, for that matter. So I don't know why we're here is a good question. I'll help others to get through it. You take a beating behind the scenes. Yeah, this is fun. And just watch people fail in their incarnations. Yeah, descension. Yeah, just they don't want to evolve, and they just sort of sit in their little cubicle, do nothing. I think a lot of people see that actually more than you might realize. Like you see the potential in somebody, and then they pull back. There you go. I mean, come here to do something, right? I mean, you have to be perfect. You can do it ass backwards. But you can do everything wrong. But if you want to, explore your talents, people are like looking for what you're here for. Not everybody's there for that, but for those that are, and then they push back, and then they're, join a cult, create a cult, everything. Or become an alcoholic. Tell everybody you're healing, and you're not. And you're a psychopath. You're at the bar saving everybody and lying all the time. I've been around that. Yeah, so, yeah. But then they put all this positive spin on everything and so on, sociopath stuff. And that's the spiritual community. At least a portion of it. So obviously it's not perfect, but, when you start seeing these things, you don't have to look for them or anything, but it's there. So yeah, it's you come here to advance yourself. Everyone is here for that to some level. I mean, not everybody's here to connect to their spirit guides and everything, but some people are. But others that don't, yeah, it's those that retract. Fuck man. Yeah, where does that? That's what I mean. That's where health issues come in and all that. I think so. I mean, not that you won't have health issues. Because you go forward and get attacked by everybody, and you're going completely insane. Because society sucks. Because most people are not doing anything. Majority are not going towards their highest potential. Always trying, always doing something. Microscopic version? No. Being brainwashed is easier. And guys, this place is just talking about testing you mentally. Like you're trying to build a house and then you're the only one to end up doing it. It's kind of like that, While you're building your reality and everyone's there to stop you, and they're just, they get lazy excuses and everything else. So, that's what I mean by the spiritual groups, so I have a large following. Some are NPCs, some people are obviously still learning. But there's others that just want positivity and ain't doing shit with themselves. They might say they're advanced. I don't even know if they're doing that. They're just like, sprinkle positivity out there, and I'm yours. That's fucked up. I bet that's bigger out there than you might realize. I think they're exposing themselves more than they realize that. And this is the audience. This isn't the psychopathic gurus that are out there. This is the fucking audience. Well, because they tune into only positivity. It's like, so you can't heal yourself, huh? You put any effort into that at all? No. No. So it's like you're kind of like a positive, you need a positive pimp, basically. Get your positive pimp out there. And you're there, right? And they pimp you out. Because they're just throwing positivity around you. Shit. What the fuck are we doing here? Welcome to this planet. Ass backwards society. Everyone hates it. Don't want to hear it. Get crybaby about it. Like I said, what the fuck are we doing here? I don't know. Come here to get crucified, huh? That's it. Yeah, well, I'm looking for that part. Oh, there's different versions of that. But so far, I'm still here physically. Hooray. So yeah, you wonder about because this whole thing about advanced spirituality. I don't know, man. I guess it's all perspective, but I think it's something that comes from ego. I think it's really just surviving humanity's bullshit, basically, or ass backwards thinking. Is there really anything advanced spirituality? Really, I mean, really, do you need to see the fucking? You're not allowed to see the future. If you are, they'll probably kill you. If you see too much, do you need to know everything about everyone? No, it's really preservation of self, really. If you have a huge ego, which many spiritual people do have that, and why do you think they pull in the SSP stuff? Because they want to feel like they're somebody or whatever the fuck it is, and their head's so far up their ass or whatever the hell. You'd be surprised. So yeah, whatever, right? It's a nightmare here. It's nightmare fuel. So yeah, I'm still waiting for I guess there's no journalism that really cares about the cult stuff because there's no real story there, really. There's just a bunch of psychopathic gurus that are everywhere. They're not really, until they start harming people and stuff, that's when there's a real stories, like the cops, like they have to commit a crime for anything to do anything. So, not to say I don't know anything about that. But, there's those nut jobs out there already, and you don't know what's going on behind the scenes, not that I know. I just know they're trying to keep their bottom line secure. You call them out on their shit, and they say, they just blow a bunch of hot air at you. We're buddies, or this, or that. It's like, whatever. Whatever you say, L. Ron Hubbard. Whatever you say, L. Ron Hubbard Jr. Whatever you say. So, yeah. I mean, this is the state we're in. This is the modern world. Yeah, humanity has not learned jack shit. Some have. Most haven't. Because they've fallen for all this crap. Over and over. You do it with religion. Now doing it with metaphysical spirituality. The new earth is that's another tagline. SSP is another one. They take your brain and just turn it to mush and turn it to scrambled eggs, and oh my god, and people don't want to hear it, man. Because the aliens aliens are here, right? But the aliens can make a connection like now. They're not going to, because society is too backward. Even those in the spiritual community are so backward too. If you haven't noticed, it's not all, but a good portion is. Yeah, they push back. Yeah, they just don't want to get better. Yeah, the chaos is better. It's more exciting. For some, being a piece of shit is the way to go. So this is why you're trying to move forward, and you're losing your mind and everything, because most of society does like a F off, basically. Pound sand. We're going to be hot trash. And that's just the way it's going to be. Yeah, so, yeah, what are we doing here? Good question. Stay out of it, I guess, Call it out and stay away from it. Talk about, it's the backwards society that wants to go backwards. If you're making your income being, on chaos, you're going to keep doing the chaos. The government this and this and that. And we had some couple milestones. Yeah, it's Spirit Airlines. Yeah, the Spirit's gone here. Yep. And earthquakes. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know, who knows. The media is changing slightly. Or something else. I can't remember. Anyway, I'm not going into details on that. So, the old guard is kind of, again, fleshed out, at least media-wise. So, there's something else I can't remember. It doesn't matter. So, I don't think alien, who knows? They do show up, they probably have put a fence around them. Keep the monkeys away from them. Who knows? Yeah, we're heading to something. It's it, it's like invisible. Even, I guess you'll know it when you see it. And it might not be an event or anything like that. The country said GDP is not good. Yeah, U.S. is, things are not looking good anywhere. Not to say you worry about it, but yeah, we're in a strange time right now. So I don't know. Either way, the art energies. Yeah, art can be it tells us how screwed we are, but also it can help us through it at the same time. So, kind of tells you the state of the world, but it can also, tell you how vicious it is and all that, but also it can help you mentally get through it. Yeah, because when you get more awakened, you get more, start losing it more and more. Because you see how deteriorated society really is, and it's pretty bad. So, they just, those that whole pushback, it's like for some that don't go towards it, that descend, some actually like internally die. I haven't even got that message without using the real terminology, but it's like they just die inside due to traumas here, and just sort of here but not here, and it's just, but still that doesn't mean they can't be abusive, and be mind controlled and everything. It's just something else here. Where's the universe? Where's assistance? It's pretty pathetic here, actually. So society is full of excuses. Just, it's always Illuminati, it's always this, it's always that. But you can be surprised how many. But that's the thing. You try going forward with yourself. It's not fun. But would you rather move forward within yourself and go towards your potential, or be like the rest of the world that's there to be zombied, just attacking and everything? So anyway, I wonder what reality is really about. And the new Earth, I don't know. That's all. I think that's all more internal. I mean, you can't have a good Earth experience within yourself. The rest of society is ready to burn itself alive, basically. In case you haven't noticed, they even live on chaos. So, not everybody, but a good portion does. The blame game and so on. So, this is it's not as fun as it might seem, but anyway, get through it. That's all I got. I was gonna do channeling, but I don't have the energy. All right, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do anything tomorrow, Monday. I don't know. That's stuff with work. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe we'll see.